The Speak for Thyself Awards honor women who, in the spirit of Pilgrim Priscilla Mullins Alden, have prompted extraordinary outcomes by speaking up on behalf of themselves or others. These women were selected for outstanding civic contributions to their communities and have been instrumental in changing the lives they touch for the better. The ceremony was at the Duxbury Bay Maritime School, and we stopped by to capture some of the presentation.
The Speak for Thyself Awards are given to outstanding women in the community and in the greater community. Tonight we have one from Boston, one from Hingham, and two people from the South Shore here in Duxbury and Kingston. And we find extraordinary women who have done marvelous things and made this world a better place. And we do it in remembrance of Priscilla Mullins Alden, wife of John Alden, the first settlers of Duxbury. We have 4 generations. We've got the youngest is the TV anchor woman from WHDH in Boston, and her name is Sarah French. And Sarah French used to be in Connecticut, so I'm from Connecticut, and I knew about Sarah. And she's won a couple of Emmys, and she's done extraordinary work with domestic violence and women's breast cancer. And you'll hear her story tonight, and the story is that her very best friend was murdered by her spouse and really knew nothing about domestic violence, and that prompted her to lead a cause to get 911 able to be used on cell phones in 18 states. We have with us this evening a woman named Anita Haffey. She moved to Duxbury because she had a young family of 6 children, and she told her husband she wanted to live near the beach. They moved to town, and about the next year, the whole beach was destroyed by a hurricane, and she got involved in helping to save that beach, and she actually helped form the Duxbury Beach Preservation Society and worked many years for that. Later on, at an early age, she lost her husband through death, and she was left with 6 children, and this community rallied around her and supported her, and she says, what I've done the rest of my life is give back. We have with us tonight Jeanette McKenzie. Jeanette is a guru about plants and herbs for both cooking and medicinal purposes, and she's planned a lot of gardens. She does a lot of research. For us at the Alden House, she has created a garden as it would be when the people live there, and she's extraordinarily talented, has shared her talent, got others to come along and do the work, and created these gardens that really are a blessing for us. The 4th one is Mikey Walker. Now, Mikey comes from Hingham, and she's an educator. And for years now, she's been head of the Montessori school in Hingham, which is quite well known. But there's another side of Mikey. Out of adversity, she lost a son, and she somehow got into African drumming, which was part of her relief of her grief. And she got struck by Africa and went over there several times, found out what the needs were, brought tons of stuff back with her the second time to an orphanage. Now she's got a program where she takes boys and girls from the inner city school in Boston and takes them to Rhodesia, where they live with these kids in the orphanages for a week or so and share and learn what real deprivation really is. So she's a remarkable person. She set up a foundation in her son's name, the Kerry Walker Fund, to do it. And so we're honoring her for a host of reasons. It's my goal at the end of this evening that people leave this room and say, wow, these women are truly extraordinary. And they don't think they're extraordinary, but they are.